What is going on, guys? Panther here, and we are bringing you something a little fun here this week. So, the APA, I've actually decided to start a Little Cup variation of the Wi-Fi League. It's going to be dedicated just to Little Cup all season around. A lot of people aren't too keen on the Little Cup format, so what I've done is I've actually suspended our uploads for APA Little Cup Showdown, and now we've started this Wi-Fi league. So this is a 20-team league. We've got some really cool guys. I'll be announcing it on Twitter a little bit closer to the date for the draft analysis. I think today is like the 6th of May. So these draft analyses aren't going up to like 2 weeks later. So we're going to announce a little bit closer to time. Plus, I've got a vacation planned here soon. But yeah, so spoilers already up on the screen for my first slide here. We picked like 8, and we finally got the mon that we've been wanting to grab since like season 4 of APA Wi-Fi. So yeah, we finally got our boy Ponyta here, and yeah, really excited about it. I wanted this mon season 4, ended up getting Abra instead. It's just really good in Little Cup. It's one of the top mons. With Eviolite, it has phenomenal bulk. I know it doesn't look as if it does up on the screen, but it really does. Access to reliable recovery and Morning Sun. Hits that very coveted 19 speed tier. Only a few mons are quicker, those being Elekid and Voltorb. I may be missing some others, but 19 is really nice. Access to like Will-O-Wisp to cripple attackers. Good ability to in Flame Body and also Flash Fire. So this mon can do a lot of different things. Its shiny looks amazing as well. It's just a really good mon in general. So it's a mon I've wanted to build around. So now that I've kind of said we're going to build around it, how are we going to build around it? So we picked 7th or 8th in a 20-man draft. So it took quite a bit of time for the draft to make it back up to us. So what I felt like was really important to get was something that could check ground types. So with our next pick, we end up deciding to dip into tier 1 as well and go ahead and pick up Wingull. So Wingull is banned on the Little Cup ladder for one main reason, and that's the luck that comes with it. So its stats aren't particularly amazing, just really the 19 speed. But what makes it such a threat is Hurricane plus Scald. It's like almost unresisted by the Little Cup meta. So there's not a lot of switch-ins. This thing gets access to a lot of other cool moves like Knock Off, Defog. It can pivot with U-turn. So it typically runs that dual stab plus one of those options. It can knock and remove the Eviolites. It can U-turn around and pivot. But what really makes this mono threat is Z moves, because it eliminates that need to try to hit a 70% accurate Hurricane. So, you know, you'll typically see this thing with like Scald plus Fly Z. But it's got a couple of other moves as well that we could potentially run here this season. Its abilities are garbage, and it's like I said, its stats are lackluster overall. But its dual stab is really where it pays off. And I felt like it paired really well with Ponyta. It gave me what I wanted to support Ponyta. I can pivot around, like I said, with like U-turn and things like that. So if they want to go out and like their electric type, or like steel type or something like that, I can pivot into Ponyta. I can knock and remove Eviolites, or I can just throw off my Z move if I want. I think this mon's going to be a pretty big threat. It's a mon that I've been wanting to try for a little while now. It was tier 2 back when I made the tiers. Our Little Cup admins moved it up to tier 1 because it is a threat. So we'll see how it does here this season. I may regret this choice, but we'll definitely have to see. So I want to go ahead and support Ponyta some more. I wanted hazards. I wanted bulk. I wanted a ground resist. Have a ground immunity in Wingull, but one wrong misprediction on a rock slide, and that calls for now Wingull. So I went ahead and picked up a mon I'm very comfortable with, and that mon is Chespin. So a very good spiker. Hits 14 speed at max speed, but you're rarely going to be running that. But it's a very bulky mon. Gets bulletproof just like its daddy Chestnut. And this mon really is a reliable spiker. Spikes are really good in this format. because so many mons have sturdy juice or like focus sash. So this allowed me to you know, spike up on ground moves that I sponge. Has access to reliable recovery, as does all of my team here this far. So I really like the way that these three mons really synergize with each other. They can take a number of different hits for each other. So I really feel like this is going to be a pretty nasty pair to have to prep for and to go against week over week. So after this, I wanted to again continue that trend of getting hazards. I wanted to use another solid bond that's been interested since season 1 of Showdown. I was pretty interested in this mon Trubbish for a couple of different reasons. I've seen it used pretty well by both Chimpact and Silver Seraph. Silver used it very well here this last season of Little Cup Showdown. It's a pretty unique mon. It hits 17 speed, which is like the coveted speed tier here in Little Cup. If you're hitting 17 speed, you're really in good shape because you're able to outspeed a good majority of the metagame and at least speed tie with the other good majority. Not many mons hit 18, 19, and 20 speed, so 17 is pretty good. It gets a good ability to in Sticky Hold, so you cannot remove its berry juice, and it can just recycle up. And obviously, it gets access to spikes as well. So I wanted to have access to that. It also provides me a good fighting resist to go along with the later draft that I actually have planned. So I really felt like that Trubbish was going to give some pretty good value for that pick. Now for round 5, I want to go ahead and secure some hazard removal again to support Ponyta, to not force Wingull to run it. And it's a mon that I personally love, and that's our boy Sandshrew. So we've got Randy the Sandshrew back at it. And I love this mon. You can EV it with berry juice just to sponge a hit, pop its juice, and do what it needs to do. It can quake for you and pick up a kill. It can knock off. It can set up your rocks, or it can spin them away. I love this mon. It can do it all. It really can. Maggie, calm down. Got our new golden doodle puppy in here beside of us right now, and she's pitching a fit. But yeah, Sandshrew is one of my favorite mons in the Little Cup Draft League metagame. It's a mon I'm very comfortable with, and it's a mon that's put in some work. If you haven't seen our Season 4 vid against A-Dry, be sure to check that one out because Sandshrew goes off that game. And it's just a mon that I've fallen in love with just from using it. It's very reliable. It does what it's going to do. It's not very versatile, but like I said, it does what it needs to do. It does what it's going to do. So in the 6th round, I needed to go ahead and dip into Tier 3. I needed to pick up another mon that kind of completed things for me. So if you're looking at my team right now, my one real water resist is Wingull, and then I have Chespin. I don't want to put all that pressure on Chespin. I definitely don't want to be switching Wingull into attacks. So I want another good water immunity, and we decided to go ahead and pick up Helioptile. So Helioptile is a pretty cool mon. 61 special attacks, no joke. 17 speed tier. But this mon, of course, gets access to dry skin. So it's able to stay immune to those water attacks and just fire off big moves. Again, not another mon that is particularly flashy. That's going to be doing a lot of things, but it does what it needs to do very well. It can run Scarf, it can run Specs, Life Orb. It can do a lot of different things very well. So pretty excited here because I think I've had Blitzel the last few times as my electric type or Chinchou. So I have some high expectations for Helioptile here. Alright, for our next pick, we needed a fighting type. We needed a way to break rock types for Ponyta. We needed another way to break the steel types as well to not pressure Ponyta. And we really felt like Machop was the way to go for that one. I was going to grab Stuffle, but it actually got sniped from us. Stuffle was in tier 3. But I felt like Machop gave some good value. It's a good Scarfer with Dynamic Punch. Scarfer Dynamic Punch just OHKOs a lot of the Little Cup mons that aren't running the Eviolite. It's a really strong stab attack with no drawback, with no guard. I can run Guts too, so if a team's slower, like a Flame Orb Guts set can really put in some work too. Not a lot to say about Machop. If you've used it like Machamp or just like in game even, it does what it does. It's hard to switch into. Has a really high attack stat, 80 attack. It's not very fast, but it hits you hard. So we're going to go after Munna for our next pick, but our man Harry sniped it and left us having to pick up scraps in Chingling here. He convinced me somehow that Chingling's a solid Pokemon, so I haven't started running any calcs with it. So I guess we'll just wait and see when I need a Psychic type check if this thing can actually do the job. I love Munna. This is not Munna. This is a much uglier Munna. But hopefully the little bell here proves me wrong. Not much to say about it. I don't know a great deal about it, to be completely honest with you. It has decent bulk for Little Cup. 50-50, 45 is not bad. And a pretty good special attack stat, but I haven't really looked into its move pool too much yet. I was at work when I made this pick, and Harry convinced me. So if this is bad, I'm personally going to blame Harry and de-admin him completely. Just kidding. Alright, for our next pick here, I did not have a really good option here because I believe Nose Pass was gone at this point. I think the other option was like a Alolan Geodude. But I wanted a sturdy Mon. I wanted another Mon to actually set Stealth Rocks instead of just Sandshrew. So we went ahead and picked up Roggenrola here. It gives me a sturdy Mon, gives me a weak armor Mon as well if I want to take a physical type hit and just get my speed boosted. I feel like this Mon can do some work. I've got some fire planned for week 1 with it as well. So hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. So it has, again, some good stats. 75 attack, 85 defense. It's on par with Sandshrew, actually, but that pure rock typing is really nice. And especially with sturdy as well. I don't have to worry about if I've got sturdy attack getting ran through by certain types of Mons. And finally here, our boy Tom's still showing us some love and convincing us to pick up a dark type in Poochyena. And he's right. I am a little psychic weak. Right now my resist is Chingling, and I don't have a steel type. I had Beldum way back in season 4. Beldum paid off pretty well. I don't know how Poochyena is going to do. Its stats are pretty poor, as you can see. But you know, maybe like Scarf Pursuit or something like that. I can eliminate an Abra. Who knows? We'll see if Poochyena comes. We'll see if Poochyena puts in work. But yeah, guys, keeping this one short, very sweet. I've recorded like 5 videos today, so I'm just moving along with things. I want to show you guys the team. I'm actually, when this video gets uploaded, I am away. I'm on a cruise. I'll be coming back from the cruise that day that it's uploaded, though, so I'll probably be sad. So show this video some love to offset it. These videos will be getting uploaded regularly on the channel. It will take the place of our APA videos that are coming up since that season is coming to an end, as well as BBL. Anyways, guys, hit that thumbs up button down there to support your Clefas here this season. You guys know I love me some Little Cup, and hopefully you guys enjoy the content as well. Thank you so much, guys, and until next time.